Okay, so what's good, y'all? Welcome to the live. I'm not gonna make this a very long live. I wanted to talk about Kenneka Jenkins and her case. I don't know what's wrong with people. They be forgetting. They be forgetting the things that they be saying and that they be doing online. And I guess that they think that people will forget, but we don't. Hold on one more time. Hold on real quick. I need to share my video, so I'll be right back. Okay, my bad. So I'm back in the building. So briefly, I wanted to talk about the Kenneka Jenkins case, and I wanted to discuss what I know from the past. So when Kenneka Jenkins was unalived, I was not a content creator. I was merely someone on the outside looking in, just like everybody else. And I was not I was well, I end up reading on it, but at the time that it happened to her, I was not a reader. So I was on the outside looking in. First off, I just want to say that a lot of these content creators, I want y'all to know something. I remember y'all. I remember y'all from the Kenneka Jenkins case. And I know who had true intentions and I know who didn't. Also, there is a lot of content creators that were involved in the actual situation and what happened to her. These are some of your favorite content creators that are on here today. And they think because time has passed that don't nobody know. But I know. And I'm not even going to lie. A lot of them, like their channels, because y'all know a lot of them are successful here on YouTube. The only reason they're successful because that's what they were promised. If you help set this girl up and you do this and you do that, well, we gonna give you this and we gonna give you that. So a lot of your favorite content creators, especially some of them in Chicago, with they weird setting people up ass. All right. And it ain't even just Chicagoans. It's a whole play. It's a whole group. Now, y'all wanted to say so bad that Romika Meek's case was a psyop. Nah, this case right here, this a psyop. I need y'all to know that. And some of these same people that y'all be sending money to, listening to, supporting their channels, buying their memberships, they was involved in this shit. Now, look, I'm not gonna say no names because I don't want nobody coming to my address. But I want y'all to use your intuition when it comes to this. And that's so crazy to me. You help set the girl up. You know what I'm saying? And then you get on this motherfucker like you just reporting on it. Whole time, you knowingly knowing that you had something to do with what happened to that girl. You got a special place up in hell. I do know that. But I don't think a lot of you guys know. All right? They was promised, fame on social media if they helped set her up. And then some of them didn't help set her up. They just helped a narrative, spread. A lot of them was paid to spread a certain narrative in regards to her case. A lot of them was paid the fuck off. Teresa Martin wasn't the only one that got paid. Let's put that shit up on the floor. Teresa Martin wasn't the only motherfucker that got paid. And then check this. One of these content creators on here. What she say? What she say 2 weeks ago? Trey Gang, he don't need to be doing no more videos on Kenneka Jenkins because it ain't nothing new surrounding her case. So he don't need to be doing that. He just trying to make money off of Kenneka Jenkins' name. Like he don't have a right to make videos. And let me say something. I ain't friends with Trey Gang. He ain't my friend. And I ain't trying to be his motherfucking friend. But I don't like when people try to bully people because they trying to get on top. You ain't gotta bully nobody to get your way to the top. And if you feel that you gotta do that, then you mistakenly motherfucking wrong. All right? And I do know the certain content creators that was involved. Also, some of y'all was involved in getting Zach TV knocked the fuck off. Because Zach TV was the shit on YouTube. And he had all the views and everybody liked Zach TV. And who was jealous of that? Your top blogger. Right now, your top blogger, dude, got two content creators knocked off. College kid got knocked off. Okay, college kid, go look that shit up. Cause these is the people that really was reporting on this shit. Especially the Chicago drill scene. College kid and motherfucking Zach TV. All right, motherfuckers that actually go out to the hood and actually go and interview people because they ain't no scary ass bitch ass nigga sitting behind the motherfucking set with your lame ass, with your bitch ass. I'm just keeping it real around this motherfucker. And what's so funny to me, when I do my live questions and readings, I ain't got a nan soul on my motherfucking live. But as soon as there's some drama, every bitch tuned in from Alaska to from motherfucking Florida. Bitches is tuned in. But as soon as I say come support me, I don't see not nan hoe up on here. That's that fake ass shit. But I'm gonna keep it moving. Like I said, and I'll be wrong if I call some of these content creators out. Like I said, when that shit happened to Kenneka, I wasn't no tarot reader. I was just a regular person on the outside looking in. I was also a part of the Kenneka Facebook, the Kenneka Jenkins Facebook group as well. And I was kicked out of the group because I told the truth about the shit. Because Zach TV was a motherfucking administrator. Y'all know what administrator. Administrator of Kenneka Jenkins Facebook group. All right. So that let me know right there that all of these motherfuckers got something to do with it. And then there was some other motherfuckers from overseas or some weird ass shit. This is a case that don't really need to be revisited. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because we don't need another round of people losing their motherfucking lives because somebody want to keep a secret. Y'all already see that these people will stop at nothing to keep whatever secret that is surrounded around her case. Everybody know. So you might as well just stop fucking killing people. Because everybody know the truth. We know what happened to her. It don't have to be re-given to us. We know that. That's a given. All of us figured that out. To be honest, Zach TV helped us all figure that out before they knocked him off. You know? And so I just want to say that. Y'all be careful who the fuck y'all listening to. Because a lot of them motherfuckers got something to do with not only what happened to her, but a lot of other of your favorite content creators that is no longer here with us. And so y'all need to know this. I ain't gonna say no names. They ain't finna be coming to my house fucking with me, okay? I'm not gonna say no names, but they know who the fuck they are. And they scared as hell. And you should be scared. You should be scared because Kenneka not playing. Nick not playing. She coming to collect. Do you know how many people she collected thus far in regards to her case? Do you think she playing from the spiritual realm? No, she not. She don't care. And everything is coming full circle. If y'all notice, everything is coming to a close. The real story coming out, everything. And it's going to be some more shit that come out. Y'all should be scared. Y'all had something to do with what happened to that girl, what happened to her. Y'all should be scared. The devil done came to collect majority of the people that was involved. But he not through yet. Because some of these people got money and they think that money going to save their ass every time. But it's not. So now that's what the focus on. The people that got the money that think that because they got money that they higher than God himself. But God is about to show y'all who is the boss. Not just when it comes to her case, to any fucking wickedness that you out here doing and you out here hurting innocent people. Now, I don't know if Kenneka was innocent, and I'm not here to measure if she was or not, because that's not my place. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, she didn't deserve what happened to her. And so that's why things are playing out the way they playing out. And if you made any malicious, you had any malicious intent, or you made any fucked up decisions in regards to this young lady while she was on her way up out of here, and you could have stopped it, or you could have saved her, or you just simply didn't have to do what you did and you did it any motherfucking way, oh, everything is coming to a close and your ass is a part of it. So go ahead and get ready. God do not play about his chosen ones, and I'm going to keep on telling you this. And you know, like I said, it's really, 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 really something about Geminis that the industry do not like. If you sit up there and you look at the history between Geminis and the industry, it's not a good track record. You know, I think it's safe to say that Geminis don't last long in the industry. Because it's just not with the nonsense, period. And it's so funny, you know, people talk about us so badly. Oh, we this, we that. Well, why are we the most talked about sign more than any other sign? Why are Geminis the most talked about sign? But we ain't shit though. And we ain't this though. But it's funny because it's all Geminis headlining. And for people doing fucked up things to them. Because y'all can't handle our lights. Y'all don't understand why we be so happy for no reason. Well, we did this and we did this to Gemini. Baby, we love life, just period. We just some happy ass people. We could be mean, don't get me wrong, but we sweet as pie. And if you fuck us over, you will never get to experience us again. You know? And I just see that it's a trend. It's a trend to take Gemini out. Male and females. But see, the males survive longer because they're a little more meticulous than the female Gemini. Kenneka was a Gemini. Romika was a Gemini. What's the other little girl name that got killed by her boyfriend? And she was arguing on the live with the boyfriend. I can't think of his name. And they had a family together. I can't think. And she was saying that she was going to tell a secret about OB or whatever the fuck his name is. But anyway, she was a Gemini. And the list goes on and on and on and on. Okay? On and on and on and on and on. Like Erykah Badu said. Okay? They don't be liking us. They can't take us. We can't help that who we are. You need to go get some help if you feel like you got to harm and hurt people because you can't accept who they are as a person. And I feel like Kenneka was a victim to that. I feel like Romika was a victim to that. Because when we fucking with you, and if we ain't, then we definitely not. That's the problem. You know, we don't be on that. We such sweet people. So when people encounter us and they get us and they fuck that up, they be like, damn, I messed that up. How can I get them back? Whole time you not knowing. With a Gemini, we not going for none of that shit. You did me dirty, that's how it's gonna stay. And you know, that's what it's gonna be. Hold on, y'all, hold on. Okay, my bad, I had to check on my turkey burgers. But like I was saying, like, y'all probably like, she crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I'm dead ass serious because if y'all look at it, every time you turn around, a motherfucker got a problem with a Gemini. It's an issue. They always in the headline. Somebody done did something to a Gemini. Somebody don't like a Gemini. You feel me? It's an issue. I think people need to go get some help and figure out why they feel the way that they feel. Because a Gemini not going to stop Geminiing unless we want to. And that's on period. And we not no pussies, and I think that's another thing. People get mad because we're not gonna let you hoe us. And if you get a chance to hold us, that's gonna be your first and your last time doing so. You understand what I'm saying? So I just think that there's a big issue. And it's not even just with Kenneka and Romika and what's her name? I don't know if her name was Zaria. It was something. Zakaria. I think that was her name. Zakaria. She was a Gemini too, and her boyfriend killed her. Remember? They was arguing on a live. They was saying that, oh, she got herpes and all of this and that. Even if that was remotely the case, why the fuck would you put somebody's personal fucking business out there for everybody to fucking know? And no doubt in my mind that one of these bitch ass YouTubers set her ass up. And that's a lot of this shit that goes on here. These little eggplant YouTuber niggas that be having an issue with females. You got money, right? Go get you a eggplant pump or something and be happy. You can't get mad at somebody because you're not eggplant inclined. Okay? Same with a female. She can't get mad at nobody if she ain't got no walls. Bottom line, this shit go both ways. So at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I just noticed that there's a trend to keep up mess. And these content creators on here, y'all gotta stop shedding blood just to make money, bruh. This shit is coming to an end. You gotta stop it. You gotta draw the line somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because next it's gonna be you. You know what I'm saying? Next it's gonna be you, and then you're gonna be becoming the content. Y'all sitting up here laughing at people, laughing about them dying or getting their TV turned off. It's all fun and games until it hits your front door. Stop. Y'all are wrong and y'all are evil up on here. And a lot of y'all know the only reason why you got a YouTube channel is because of Kenneka Jenkins. To be honest, y'all sitting up there talking about her mama like a dog. That was her choice. I'm not on her side, and I'm going to let that be clear, but I'm just saying that was her choice if she decided if she wanted to take that money or not. Was y'all motherfuckers going to pay her bills if she didn't take the money? Probably not. You can't trust in flesh. Flesh will let you down every single time. And guess what? At the end of the day, what if your child was unalived and you was poor and you didn't have no motherfucking money to sue the people that fucking unalive your child? You know you ain't got the money. You know you from the trenches. You know you ain't got shit. What would you do? You finna take that check? So all this, she should have never took that money. You don't know what the fuck you would have did if somebody would have unalived your motherfucking child. Y'all are some fucking weirdos on this motherfucking internet. And that's facts. Weird. Y'all pick and choose who the fuck y'all want to support. Y'all sit in people's face, hey, and then as soon as the motherfucker don't do what you want them to do or say what the fuck you want them to say, oh, it's a problem. Oh, now you scamming. Oh, now you doing this. Da-da-da-da-da. Fuck all y'all. And the bitches that got something to do and the niggas that got something to do with what happened to this girl, I hope your ass burn in hell 30 million times the fuck over. Then you got this one man sounding bitch, sounding like that motherfucking thing from the Lord of the Rings and look like it too, bitch. Then want to sit up here and hide behind a fake ass page. You know you got something to do with what happened to Kenneka Jenkins. That's why Trey Gang pointed your dusty ass out on that motherfucking video. Trey Gang said, that she go right there. Then she want to go and make a motherfucking video. That wasn't me. Yes, it was, ho. It was some white girls at that motherfucking party, bitch. Yes, it was. White ones, Mexican ones, all types of people up in that motherfucking party. Then you want to sit up on here and try to make you a new life, and this girl ain't even here no motherfucking more. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I've been following the case since it happened to the little girl. You know, at some point, I was young too. I was young too. I was in my early 20s when all this shit happened. So I was deep into that shit. I was deep into the drill scene. All of that. So I knew exactly what the fuck was going on. You know? And it's just crazy to me how certain motherfuckers want to act like they ain't had nothing to do with nothing. And they want to act like Kenneka Jenkins not the reason why they even got what they got. All I wanted to really say is just make sure you repent for what you done. Because in this next season, God is not about to play about what happened. And then he's been silently collecting. Silently. I know y'all been seeing some things happening behind the scenes. Oh, you thought you had got away with setting her up. Because, see, the friends all the way off the motherfucking hook, and so they think they is. They not. Because the way I see it, they gave her up to them people. That's what happens. They get people around you. Okay, this shit start off normal in the neighborhood that you live in. You meet one person, you think they your friend or you think they your lover. The whole time they trying to check you out to see a good candidate from one of them motherfucking organs in your goddamn body. All right? So y'all be careful who y'all calling y'all motherfucking friends. Because a lot of them motherfuckers that live in your neighborhood, in the hood, for some of y'all, in the hood, they work for the motherfuckers. They want to find out all your business. They want to find out your blood type. They want to find out, are you in good health? They may even have somebody working at the, at the doctor's office so they can get, all of your information. So they can see if your blood type is a good match for the person that's looking for the organ that you got. I'm just giving it to y'all raw and straight. This is real shit. No bad. And they use your friends, and they use your family members. Your family member will sell you up under the motherfucking bus for a new kidney or what, a new heart. They will sell your ass to the highest bidder. In this next season, don't trust no fucking family. If you got an iffy ass family and you know your family was never really supportive, your family karmic, period. Don't fuck with them. They'll either set your ass up for a life insurance policy or they'll set you up to get your organs trafficked. You can't trust everybody. In this next season, we can't trust people. We never could, but it's really serious now because people is getting desperate. They getting to the end of the road and they scared. So if they could take you out and get themselves a few more years, then baby, that's exactly what they gonna do. All right? And whoever was involved in what happened to Kenneka, you will pay. And I know you're getting scared because it's getting to the wire. And you've seen people be gone up out this bitch. You've seen people get their TVs turned off in regards to this case. And you're thinking, well, am I next? Probably so. Because everything has to close. Everything, what goes around comes around. Everything has to come full circle. Every single thing that you did, I don't give a fuck if you made a call and it was something so small or simple. You played a part in it. Karma. So it ain't no sense of people going around. We don't need to revisit what happened to her because we already know. And that's facts. Y'all try to make this into a psyop to build your channels up. And like I said, a lot of you motherfuckers wouldn't even have a channel if it wasn't for Kenneka Jenkins. So thank her mother when you get through talking shit about her. You should be thanking her. Because without her and God himself, none of y'all would have been able to make money off this girl. And that's facts. And oh, I don't get paid for my reading, so I ain't making no money off of Kenneka. This is all straight from the motherfucking heart. She's not done yet. She's got a few more people to get. I think it's like 3 or 4 more people. So y'all get ready. And you YouTubers, you're not out of the clear. Y'all are last because you were the least important to her. All right? First, she took care of the friends that were involved, that turned her over to the people that wanted her organs from her. First, she took care of the friends. Then she took care of some of the people at the hotel. Then she took care of some of the people that was doing YouTube and Facebook shit. Okay? Then she took care of some of the court people. And then she's not done. She's not done. Because y'all don't have to take her out like that. There was no reason. It's all behind greed and money. All because you want to look a certain way. She had to lose her life because you wanted to be rich? Well, why the fuck you ain't go to school and get you a motherfucking career then? You don't go around unaliving people because your broke ass ain't got no fucking money. Go get a fucking job and a psychiatrist while you at it. But anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know that to not trust a lot of these content creators that are covering the Kenneka Jenkins case, because some of them are definitely, indefinitely involved in what happened to her. And that's why they was just getting on Trey Gang. Somebody paid that lady to go against Trey Gang. He don't be bothering no motherfucking body. That man funny as hell, and he do not be bothering nobody. And no, we not friends. No, we not in cahoots. I don't contact him. He don't contact me. But when right is right, and wrong is wrong. And that's on period. And you want to sit up here and say, oh, he lying about everything. Trey Gang been doing this since the case started. And a lot of shit that he has said has checked out, and which is why people still watch him to this day. So where do you get off telling another content creator who and what they should and report on? With your weird ass. With your man-sounding ass. You don't have the fucking right to tell somebody what and whom they should be reporting on. The only reason why you was trying to get people to stop talking about him because he was getting closer to finding out that your ass was at that motherfucking hotel too. And I stand with him on that. Your ass was at that motherfucking hotel. That's why you trying to get people to stop watching him. Because he getting down to the nitty gritty. Yeah, some of your favorite content creators was involved in Kenneka Jenkins' case. And they was giving monies and giving a platform with thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers to keep up false narratives in regard to her case. And not just her case, other people's cases too. They work for the people. They give them assignments. Well, we want you to say this, and then we'll pay you this. If you say this about Shakalaka's case to steer the narrative, then we'll send you this amount of money. This is what they do. Y'all are fucking weird. Grow up. And get ready for your karma too, because Kenneka not playing with none of y'all ass. And I'm out this piece.